will be.
Go ahead.
Marian Burrows DTM3 will be giving her speech from the Engaging Humor Pathway, Level 2, Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. The purpose of this speech is for the speaker to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions.
The timing is 5 to 7 minutes, and the title is
Title is Precious Tool of Mentoring.
Thank you.
Please welcome Marian.
Fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests, the jewel of mentoring in Toastmasters. I personally think Toastmasters mentoring program is a most wonderful jewel. When I joined Toastmasters many years ago, I was assigned an amazing mentor. She was creative. She had given great speeches. She was just picture perfect for what I wanted. Unfortunately, about a month in, she quit Toastmasters. So I was on my own. And fortunately, I was a self-starter, so I kept chugging away and finding answers to questions that I needed and wanted to do to accomplish my goals. But to me, mentoring is similar to being in grade school and walking home from school. The difference between walking home by yourself and walking home with a friend. The steps are exactly the same, but boy, it's really nice to have that support as you walk through. So what is a mentor? A mentor is an experienced or trusted advisor. So a mentor is somebody who knows more than you do if you're someone who's new. And many of us have been through the ranks of Toastmasters and have gained a great deal of experience. And we can help new members as they walk in the door to move along a little bit more quickly in their journey. Now, to be a mentor, you want to be somebody that has experience, that is helpful, that has a good listening ear, who is available, who's analytical, not judgmental, but analytical, to provide suggestions. You want to be somebody who asks questions. I usually, when I'm a mentor to somebody new, sit down with them, take some time, find out a little bit about that individual, share a little bit of my story in Toastmasters, and then ask them, what are their goals? Some people who come to Toastmasters want to be professional speakers. Other people might just have a little niche where they would like to improve. So once I establish what it is they want to accomplish, I then help them build a schedule. Let's say that person says, I want to finish my path level 1 in 6 months. Great, that's a great schedule. We can mark that down. How many speeches do I have to do in that time period? Now, let's say I'm working with my mentee, and my mentee is into their 4th month of a 6-month schedule, and they haven't given a speech yet. That's a time for me to step in and suggest that they might want to start scheduling a speech. Now, it's not about yelling at them or making them feel guilty, but to question, are you serious about what your goals are and how you've set them up? We all know it's very easy to join the gym. It's a little harder to show up and get those exercises done, but just like exercising in the gym, if we want to become more, we want to be better in Toastmasters, we need to show up and give those speeches. So in Toastmasters, they call the new individual a protege. Now, when I think of a protege, I think of somebody who's young and has great talent that just needs nudged a little bit. And I even looked it up, and my dictionary says that that's what it means. But Toastmasters has pushed that word a little bit and says it's about aiming higher and becoming better and through support and guidance. It's an opportunity for an advancement more quickly than if you did it on your own. I think of a mentor and mentee, but we'll talk about Protege instead, since that's what Toastmasters chooses. So in this process, there's the mentor and then there's the Protege. Two different people. The mentor has his job, the Protege has his or her job. Now, in order to excel, one has to fulfill their requirements of what they said they want to do. If the mentor is the only one doing the work in the relationship, there's something that's not working out quite right. So we have to be sure that that individual is really interested in accomplishing their goals. Now, Toastmasters also talks about the difference between a mentor and a coach. Now, a mentor is somebody that's in for the long term, somebody who will carry that new person to their goals, where a coach would be somebody that might help somebody in just a certain area. For instance, if somebody wants to accomplish something they haven't done before and somebody recently did it, like I'm looking for somebody to help me with the speech craft program, because that's something I've never done before. And I might not need that person for a long time, but just in this term. So I might ask a specific person who had just recently done that, how they could help me accomplish that goal. And in order to become a mentor, it says in Toastmasters that we want to either have at least a minimum of 6 months in Toastmasters and someone who has accomplished at least one level in their pathway. To me, mentoring is a win-win situation. It helps you as the mentor develop your skills in communication. It helps that person move along in their journey in Toastmasters. So I highly recommend, if you're a Toastmaster, if you're enjoying that process, that you have something you can give back to other members, especially new people who are just walking in the door. What amazing jewel to give to another Toastmaster. Back to you, Toastmaster Patty Redding.
Thanks.